Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Vechain. Thanks for your support, okay? Big up the CoinsKid crew. The 200k crew, where are you? So right now, Vechain is looking relatively strong. It's got a nice little pick up here. It's broken a key level resistance. There is a particular trend line at the moment, okay? It's some kind of ascending triangle that Vechain has been adhering to. This is support from this low here of round about where it's at. We'll put that on there so you can see that particular low. So that's the current local low at the moment for Vechain. It's picking up. It's looking good. You have broken out of a key level of resistance right here at the moment. I'll show you. So it's ascending triangle, which is good because obviously you've got a breakout target from these, and this is your breakout target. I will show you this right now, that you've broken this key level of resistance just there. This is where you could see the pump up to this particular level just here for Vechain, but you are coming up to a key level of resistance just here of this upper trend line, which you've been hitting your head on for a while now, okay? And I'll show you this. If you break it, okay, and you continue, this is great. This is fantastic. You're looking at a lovely little recovery here for Vechain. But we have been here before where we've broken key levels of resistance. You know, we've got this inverse head and shoulders, came up, but we ran into the resistance of this trend line. So until we can see that trend line broken, you know, and a continuation, don't get too excited. That's what I'm trying to say. It looks great, but at the moment we do need to see key levels of resistance broken. And obviously at the moment, if we can break them, fantastic. But if you do start to hit your head, you know the story. If you hit your head, roll back, don't you? And you know you're going to roll back to a key level support, potentially forming a double bottom here, retest. I do anticipate that. There is a particular breakdown target. No, it's not Vechain, it's one, isn't it? For Vechain, no, there is one, isn't there? Let's have a look on the weekly time frame. Where are we? Yeah, it's this particular level here. Why is this? Because of the swing high, because we've lost the swing low. Yeah, that's basically it. So this particular target here, this is a target because basically we've lost the swing high. Do you see this? When we've fell down and we've lost the support of this, just this wick here, you know, potentially when you lose the swing high just there, you do usually come down to test the swing low, and this is why we've got this particular target in here if this support is lost. So if you do see a roll for Vechain, I'm not saying it will, but if you do, then potentially this is where you'll see the retest of this low right here and the completion of the ABC wave right there. It's looking good, you know, but we have been here before. We've come down, made a low, come back up, and hit resistance and rolled again. So do anticipate this is a potential resistance area that is keen interest for Vechain. On the daily, we're looking, on the weekly, sorry, we're looking really good. Like I said to you, we're consolidating. We're caught between the 20 and above the 55. We're in a bit of a range. If we continue to hold that, you're going to break out of this level of resistance just here, which is confidence to the fact you're going to come back up to where you formed a channel. So it's bullish basically. You may not get that rollover, but if you do start to roll over and you hit your head on the resistance, okay, looking back at the hourly time frame, if you do hit your head on the resistance of that downwards channel right now for Vechain, you're scratching your head, why is it rolling again? It's because it's running to the resistance and you're potentially rolling back to retest another low effectively in the market before you get that sort of reversal. So yeah, jumping back to the weekly time frame, I'm not gonna, it looks good. It looks good. You've broken out key level resistance. You've got your breakout target, which from that point there is a further upside of 27% for Vechain. So far, so good. But do anticipate that you do need to see the break of this resistance just here, because if you don't, this is where you're going to see it roll back and you're going to come back into this pattern. And obviously you've got the breakdown target of that is the same where you lose support of the ascending triangle, and your breakdown target, which I'll show you right now, is this for Vechain, where you see the loss of support along this trend line like that. Okay, so if you did, because you get something called a throwback, a fake out basically, you come up and you hit your head on that like you did on that W bottom up there, like I've shown you, okay, where you form that W bottom, you come up, broken out of it, you come up and you had a target but you didn't quite meet the target, you hit your head, start to roll back and roll over again in the market. Potentially, you know, this is your target down here at 0.55, and with that, like I said to you, that's your swing high that was lost, and potentially down here is your swing low that you've not back tested yet down here. Do you see that? So that's basically Vechain. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good, but always anticipate that rejection. Okay, and if you do get that rejection, you start to roll and you're scratching your head, it's because it's potentially coming back down to that target. Because you know these ascending triangles, as well as W double bottoms, unless you break key levels of resistance, they are continuation patterns effectively. Okay, everything's triangles, triangles, triangles everywhere. All over, everywhere that I'm looking is just triangles. Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, the job lot is triangles, and I'll show you an example where this happened before. Okay, so look, we created a beautiful W bottom just here, okay, for Vechain, but what we did when we broke it, we ran into a level of resistance, okay, because we had a breakout target from there to there, and you can see that we come up and we actually hit the resistance of this trend line. Do you see that? You know, and it's a very similar thing here. We've broken out this beautiful W bottom, this larger W bottom, so to speak, on the 8 hourly time frame just there, you know, with a target of that. But at the moment, if you do run into this level of resistance, it's because you're in a downwards trend, okay, of the level of resistance. So what I'm going to do, obviously, I hope we get the break, because if we do get the break and we come up to this particular level, we're looking good. We're looking good. We're basically creating a beautiful reversal, breaking a key level of resistance, and that's a big tick to upside. But what I'm going to do is look at the daily time frame for Vechain right now and see what we can see, because you know, on the daily, you're in a downtrend, basically. You know, I don't need to tell you that. You got your bearish cross just there. You're hitting your head, you're hitting your head, you're hitting your head, until you start to see the break. Obviously, if you carry out that target, that's good, because with that, you're getting above the daily 20 EMA, okay, and you hold it as support, back test, get above the 55. You may potentially be looking at the reversal here, and maybe potentially starting to form this bullish cross, and that for me is your big buy and go to the beat signal from CoinsKid. That's your reversal, 100% reversal signature like that. You know, none of this anticipation of a W bottom and breaking resistance. Your EMAs, your big signatures, your sell and go to the beat signal from CoinsKid, and effectively, you know, just down here on the daily, you've got your buy and go to the beats from CoinsKid. Boom, 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 uptrend. Do you see that? Break that, boom, 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 downtrend basically. So yeah, until we get that signal, we're sort of still in a bit of a downtrend hitting ahead. But obviously you've got to start somewhere, and you've got to start the reversal somewhere. So hopefully this is it. But like I said to you, you know, I've shown you that previous one there. We've got this W bottom here. We ran up into that level of resistance. We've actually got above the EMAs there, you know, and this was very short-lived because it was immediately after this bearish cross. You came up, you've hit your head, and you've continued to roll. And this is why I'm giving you that target just there for Vechain, okay, because if it does roll and you're wondering where it's going to go to, this is your target, and this is where you'll see that bounce, because you know these are good target, especially Vechain, because Vechain is one of those tokens that just gets so much recovery. You know, when it hits a low, it bounces so high, doesn't it? So yeah, hopefully we'll break this resistance. I mean, it's looking relatively strong, but you've got to get through key levels of resistance. If you do, golden. If not, and you start to get rejected and roll back and you're wondering where the support is, I've just given you it, okay? Take care everyone. I'll be back tomorrow with another update on Vechain. Stay healthy, stay strong. And I could give you this, but obviously you can see it's a trend and ascending. You've got to come into your charts and draw this. But I'll just tell you at the moment, today, if you do start to see 0.8750.288 close above on the daily, wow, you're looking relatively good to get through these EMAs here and carry out this particular target of this W bottom and obviously the ascending triangle just there. Okay, so take care everyone. We're back tomorrow with an update on Vechain. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.